Donnie and Dolly. The team is supported by ableauctions.ca. Closing your business? We can help.
Wednesday, and all of our guests today brought to you by our title sponsor, Able Auctions, ableauctions.ca. Canucks for the first time in Utah tonight to take on the Utah Hockey Club. Joining us now to talk about the Utah Hockey Club and about tonight's game from KSL Sports in Salt Lake City, Utah, Cole Bagley. Cole, thanks for doing this, sir. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you guys?
Very good, very good. Utah, 4-0-1 in its last 5. What's going right for that group?
Man, it feels like they've turned a corner, to be honest with you. Obviously, it's an 82-game season. We're only 30 games in right now, but Utah Hockey Club is playing as good as anybody. And it's a couple things. First of all, they're getting superb goaltending from Karel Vejmelka right now. I believe he's top 10 in the league, pushing towards the top 5. I think he's up at about 92%. And so, like you guys know, when a goaltender is able to stand tall like that and stop that many shots, it spreads a confidence, throughout the team, right? Your mistakes, aren't as heavy. They don't weigh as heavy. They're not as costly, and it's spreading throughout the team. And Keller told all of us the other day after they beat San Jose that that's kind of what's been doing it. They feel confident. They're confident in Vejmelka. They're confident in their defense. They're confident in their offense, and so they're playing really well. And top to bottom, they're just getting really, really good play from all 4 lines for the most part. Dylan Gunther and Logan Cooley have been unbelievable on the second line. Gunther leading the team in points and in scoring. The fourth line has been absolutely incredible as of late with Kevin Stenlund and Michael Carconi and Alexander Kerfoot. And so, this team is just playing really good hockey across the board.
Okay, another player, and you didn't mention him there. Everybody talks about Gunther and Keller and Cooley, and the list goes on. Some Vancouver connections there as well.
Yeah.
But Cole, Mikhail Sergachev leads the team in ice time, close to 26 minutes, coming over from Tampa Bay, Stanley Cup champion. What does he mean to the Utah Hockey Club?
I got ripped apart by Tampa Bay fans a couple weeks ago for saying that Utah won that trade, but I stand by what I said, just kind of based off first impressions. Not only is he leading this team, on the ice in minutes, playing nearly half a game some nights, but he's scoring, he's assisting. I think he's number 6 or 7 on the team in points right now. He's playing incredible defense on a blue line that has just been that's been hit hard with the injury bug, right? I mean, Dursey and Marino and Lamoureux and Bortuzzo. So to have him play so well, to be such a solid anchor, and to step up in a leadership role, that's not something that he was really expecting this quickly. He's been wearing an A for this club for the past couple of weeks, and he just leads by example. He's not he's not a super outspoken guy, but he speaks when he knows, the moment calls for it. He calls the team out. He calls guys out when he feels that it's necessary. And he is very well respected on this roster. So he means everything to this team, and this fan base have absolutely fallen in love with number 98. And it's been fun to watch. I know that being traded for him wasn't, the easiest thing, especially with how much time he spent in Tampa Bay, but he's found a very welcoming home here in Salt Lake City.
Hey, Cole, what's been the reaction to NHL hockey in Utah, the buzz, the feel? Just how has it been so far?
It's been absolutely unreal. I grew up here in Salt Lake City. I was first exposed to hockey during the 2002 Winter Olympics. And so, I've been, kind of watching from the outside for most of my life. And so, to have a team here has meant everything to so many people. It's not something I ever anticipated, but here I am sitting in the Delta Center right now. The Canucks are out on the ice getting ready to take on the Utah Hockey Club, and just kind of sets your heart on fire. It's been an amazing experience. People are falling in love with it. People that have never watched the game. Utah's not a hockey state, not a hockey town yet, and so people are experiencing this for the first time, and they're falling in love with it. I've spoken to so many fans who told me, "Hey, I've never been to a hockey game before, but this is an incredible sport." And I'm going to do everything I can to come to as many games because it's nonstop action. It's a beautiful game, and Utah is really embracing it, and the players are as well.
All right, one of your players played in Vancouver last year, Ian Cole. How has Cole been this season, Cole?
Yeah, yeah, he's been great. I think Vancouver wasn't quite the right fit for him, but he's come into Utah and fully embraced this team. He's been a strong veteran presence. He's played a lot with Kesselring and Lamoureux, and you've kind of seen those players develop. Playing alongside Cole, and he when you see him smile, he's obviously missing a couple teeth, and I think that's because he is so willing to sacrifice his body and throw himself in front of shots, and that's been huge. I think he leads the team and blocks shots, and Sergachev's right behind him, and so it's been a good fit for him later in his career. He's helping out a lot of the young guys, and I think you could credit him with definitely holding down the blue line amongst so many injuries.
Okay, Cole, the big question, is there a name for the team? When is that going to happen? When are we going to hear? Is it going to be the Yeti? What's happening?
Yeah, so I believe it's going to be Yeti. Nothing's been made official or anything like that, but just the way that things have been trending, it's the name that a lot of fans have responded well to, especially the youth. Multiple guys have said that they think it's going to be Yeti. Clayton Keller, even general manager Bill Armstrong, referred to the team as Yeti during the draft. And so it should be trending that way. I think it makes a lot of sense with the colors. The mountain blue, the salt white, and the sky blue, mountain black and salt white. Just it would look really, really good. As far as an announcement, I don't believe that they are going to announce anything until after the season. President of Hockey Operations, Chris Armstrong, made a note saying, "Hey, we don't want to take any steam out of this first season. We want to stay focused on winning hockey games, on putting games on every night at Delta Center, and helping our fans, fully embrace the NHL and support the players." So I don't anticipate anything coming out until after the season, but I know that the plans are being finalized in terms of all of the new apparel and jersey designs. So those have got to be submitted here pretty quickly to the NHL. So submissions should be in soon, but we won't hear anything for a few months.
Man, I could just tell looking at you and listening to you talk, Cole, that you're really jacked about having NHL hockey in Salt Lake. Thanks so much for doing this. It's been a pleasure. We'll get you back on.
Yep.
Hey, thank you so much. It's an honor to be on this show. I've tuned into you guys before, so when I got the text, it's kind of one of those pinch me moments.
Thank you.
Man, we've got the NHL here in Utah, and one of these shows that's got so much respect is giving me a phone call. So it's an honor, guys. Thank you so much. And we're ecstatic to have the NHL here in Utah.
Cole, would you like to be a regular on the show on any chance?
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
All right, you got it.
Because clearly you're a person who doesn't text into our inbox, because we hear a lot of complaints. It's nice to hear something nice.
Yeah,
we appreciate it, buddy. We'll get you back on soon.
Hey, cheers, boys.
You bet.